Okay, hey, we're here to do Aquarius. This is my last set of reading for Aquarius for the March 1st through 15th week period, including the new moon on the 6th and Mercury retrograde starting on the 5th. So I'm doing this live because my phone is too full to record. So we're doing these a little bit different. I don't plan on people getting on, but some people have been. I'm not. If I happen to see your questions, I'll answer them. If not, I'm mostly just trying to get through the reading. Okay, yeah. So this is for Aquarius. And your time, your season, Aquarius, has just passed. And now we're in Pisces. So, moving on. Moving on. What does Aquarius need to know about these first 2 weeks? What energies will be at play? And we have new moon, which we just talked about. We will have the new moon coming up. So when we have the new moon come up in a reading, we know that whatever it is we're going to be talking about is really important for you to focus on for your new moon ritual. We have vulnerability, and we also have instinct. So there's something that will be happening for you, Aquarius. Maybe you've been getting some intuitive hits on, maybe your instinct's been telling you something, maybe you've been a little bit wary and maybe a little bit hesitant, like this wolf here, but this energy is asking you to kind of, yes, trust your instinct, but also be vulnerable. Okay, sometimes when we're not willing to be vulnerable, we keep ourselves from experiencing the true joys of life. But let's just keep pulling and kind of see what else is at play here for Aquarius. What does Aquarius need to know about this situation or the energies that will be at play for the first 2 weeks of March? Gosh, this card keeps coming up. Deep freeze, which usually represents taking a pause. This was actually upside down for you guys. For me, when I see it upside down, it's really kind of indicative of the opposite of that. So the melting away, and we are hopefully approaching spring, right? I don't care where you live in the country, this winter has been super brutal. I think we're all ready for the melt. This also though represents the melting of our heart. So again, being vulnerable, your walls have been too high, Aquarius, and you need to kind of allow your frigid heart to be melted, to be vulnerable. We also have depicted here relationships. So maybe if you're able to open up vulnerability side of yourself, you'll be able to start a new relationship. Again, this is a general reading for Aquarius, so this isn't going to be the case for everybody, but for some of you, it's definitely about a relationship, and for some of you, it's just the new moon energy, okay? Again, this is for Aquarius, sun, moon, and rising, and every combination of the three. Okay, we also have education. This was upside down as well. When I see education upside down, that makes me think of two things. Either you're overly educating yourself, you're overly focused on needing to learn something instead of focusing on what you already know. Like the type of person that's continually always thinking they need to go back to school for something, then they graduate and then they find another reason to go back to school. There is such thing as like over educating yourself if you're doing it in a way that you're using it to hold yourself back from living your life. Okay, and then the other thing that tells me when I see upside down education is that there is information that you're not maybe trusting your instinct on, or you're not allowing to come in. Those are my takes on it, but just to make sure that we don't miss the boat on it for you guys, Aquarius, I'm actually going to look that up. It's number 35, so for some of you, it could be the number that's relevant. Maybe you're 35 years old, or, you've turned 35 this year, you just had a birthday. So this could be, representative of this year, the 35th year of your life. But let's see here. 35 reverse. These are not my words. Again, these are from the book by Colette Baron Reed. Okay. So it says education in reverse means stubbornness and the desire to know it all and to be right no matter what. It will not get you what you want. Or it could be that you're afraid to be seen as someone who knows less than what you're supposed to. Could you be flying through life by the seat of your pants, hoping no one will notice you're skimming the surface of things? Life is filled with lessons, some bitter, some sweet. A strident lust for certainty will never bring you the wisdom that you seek. Pretending to know more than you do won't make you wise. Be assured that not knowing is a magical place to be. All manner of mysteries are revealed. So perhaps then, Aquarius, the vulnerability that you need to be showing is that you don't know everything. Okay. Your instincts are good, but even the wolf doesn't know everything. Okay. So you're being a know-it-all. You're being a know-it-all. And it's not a flattering look. It's not a good look. All right, Aquarius. What else does Aquarius need to know about this situation and about these first couple of weeks of March, including this Mercury retrograde, the new moon? What do they need to know? Okay. And this is somebody or something, maybe yourself, walking away. This is the Knight of Wands reversed. Okay, so this would be somebody coming in if it was this way, but we have it going this way, which means that it's a going away. How this feels is that, maybe Aquarius, if you're not willing to show your vulnerability, make changes to be less of this know-it-all energy, you're going to keep turning people off and they're going to keep leaving. And now also we have the moon. So the moon has been brought up twice here in your reading, Aquarius. Moon always is representative of intuition, and intuition has been brought up twice for you. So even though we're being a little bit hard on you, Aquarius, and you can have a tendency to be a know-it-all and to be overly educated and overly cultured, and you do know a lot of those things, okay? Ultimately, at the end of the day, you are very in touch with your intuition. And for the most part, you're spot on. So I don't want to just rip you apart here. You are very, you do know a lot of things. Maybe just find a softer way to show that. Okay. You can be the moon doesn't need to convince anybody of its powers. You know what I mean? So just soften up a little bit, maybe a little bit more of the feminine energy, instead of so much of the masculine know-it-all energy, which we have the masculine here also. Okay. That doesn't matter whether you're a girl or a boy. It's just leading more with your femininity, your nurturing qualities, your intuitive qualities, instead of your male energy, which is more fire, which is more action, which is more doing, which is more ego. Okay. So moving on, Aquarius. What else do we need to know, Aquarius? Be generous. Be vulnerable. Be generous. Share what you know. If you can do it in a way that's not, conceited, stuck up, egotistical. You can still talk about those things that you know. You can still talk about your ideas. You can still talk about the education that you have. You just need to do it in a little bit more gentle of a way. Okay? Aquarius. There we go. Calcite. Busy times and multitasking. Take charge of your schedule during this busy time and honestly assess your underlying reasons for being busy. So these first 2 weeks of March, Aquarius, you're going to be busy to the point where you're going to be required to multitask. You're not going to be able to just pick one thing and do it. You're going to have to do all of it. Okay. And if you need help with that or this situation, this is the guide that you can call upon for assistance for Aquarius. Archangel Michael, trusting heaven. You are safe. Angels stand close. Surrender your concerns and allow the miracle to occur. So Archangel Michael is here. He's ready for you to call upon him if you should need help or assistance with any of these issues, even with the multitasking. It's going to be a busy couple of 2 weeks. You're going to be surrounded by a lot of people. Let's not rub those people the wrong way with our overly educated, overly cultured, overly experienced and worldly energy. And let's more show them our more vulnerable side while keeping, very connected to your intuition and your instincts and trusting those through this new moon energy and through the 15th of March. Okay? All right. Give me a thumbs up, subscribe, like, share, etc., etc. You know the drill. We'll see you guys next time.